In this video, I'm going to show you what is VPC peering and how we can use in real life. So imagine uh, you have an application, okay? You have an application, maybe assume it like a .NET application. So you have a .NET application that is related to patient records, for instance, okay? So you have this product. So you guys develop this product, and you are selling it to different customers. Imagine you have a customer A, maybe you got Apollo, and other one is maybe you got Yashoda Hospital. Okay, so these clients bought your application, bought your software, and they're using it to maintain patient records and everything. So what you did actually, you created one of the VPCs for this customer. So one of the VPC for this customer, and another one is for Yashoda customer. So you have to maintain just imagine you deployed many of the EC2 instances inside this VPC and inside this VPC as well. So by default, there is we don't have any connection between the VPCs. Okay. So now you want to manage these EC2 instances. So how you going to do that? So actually, whenever you want to create instances, so we usually don't assign public IPs to our private servers, such as databases or many of the other servers. So we only a few of the web servers we expose it to internet. Now you want to maintain these machines. So how are you going to do that? So are you going to connect to individual machines? So what you usually do, you create a VPC, so you're gonna call it as a management VPC, and this happens in real time. Okay, you got a management VPC, so we call this hub and spoke. So this one is the hub, or our management VPC is gonna be hub, and these are spokes. Spoke one or spoke, I would say, just a terminology. Okay, so whenever you want to manage these VPC, what you're gonna do, you're gonna put any maybe we call you can have a bastion host, so that's it. You can call it a bastion host or jump server. So just it's a type of EC2. Okay, it's one of the EC2 machines. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna connect to this EC2, and you can manage machines on this VPC and other one in this VPC. But here, here you create a management VPC, and you got Apollo and Yashoda VPCs. How are you going to connect it to this? By default, there won't be any connection between them. Then for that, you're going to do, you're going to set up VPC peering. So VPC peering is a one-to-one connection. Of course, we got trans gateway, but I'll come to that part later. So you created VPC peering here and here as well. So this is just a one-to-one connection. That means if you connect it, if you try to access this VPC from Yashoda VPC from Apollo VPC, this one is not going to work, because if you want to do that, so you need to have a active connection between from here to here. Otherwise, it won't. So that's the reason it's a one-to-one connection. So we don't have any transit facility. That means if you already have a VPC pairing here, so if you try to reach this VPC through management VPC, it's not going to work. So it's a one-to-one connection. So let's create this now. So for the example sake, I'm not gonna create three VPCs, just management VPC and Apollo. If you want, you can try this one as well. So let's see that. Come to VPC, then create VPC. Then I'm gonna say Yashoda. And when you wanna do VPC peering, so these IP range must be different. So if you have same range, so it's not gonna work. Same IP VPC side is not gonna work. So it says VPC sides are overlapping. So /16. create a sample subnet. I'm going to make it sub 1. Let's name it Yashoda subnet. So 0.0/24 create subnet, and then create an internet gateway. Yashoda IZW, and then attach this to that VPC. That looks fine now. So go to route tables. We got one here. Then let's check subnet association. Yashoda subnet, and then add a route table 00 to internet gateway. That's it. So let's create another VPC. I'm gonna say it management VPC. I'm gonna give it as 10.0.0/16. So this itinerary must be different if you want to create VPC peering. It's fine. Let's create a subnet here as well. Select the VPC and then management subnet 10.0.0/24, and then create internet gateway management IZW, and then check route tables. Now this one, no subnets in it, add it, and then add a route. Internet gateway. Oh, okay, I didn't attach, I think. It's detached. I forgot to attach it. Then attach it to management VPC, then attach it, and then come over here, cancel it, and edit route again. 00 traffic to internet gateway. And that's it. Now let's create a couple of EC2 machines in both the VPCs. Yeah, I could have created these machines on VPC earlier, but I just wanted to show from scratch. So management VM, choose Ubuntu, T2 micro would be fine. We need to have a key pair, so I'm gonna say peering, download it, and that's it. And then go to edit management VPC, this management subnet, and assign a public IP and create a security group. I'm gonna say MGMTSC. You open in port 22 and open all traffic from anywhere, as well as all ICMPv4. Okay, just to ping it in order to check that. So launch instance, and I go back and create another instance. Now in Yashoda, select Ubuntu, T2 micro, key pair peering, and then network. Choose Yashoda and subnet and enable public IP. Okay, let's create new security group, show the SZ, and just add the same rules as well here. So all traffic from anywhere, and then choose all ICMPv4 from anywhere. That's it. Let me check whether I enable public IP or not. Yeah, I enable public IP. So that looks fine for now. So we got a couple of machines. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open a couple of terminals. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna connect it to management EC2 on left side. SSH -i, give that key pair name. Username is Ubuntu, and then give the public IP. Just refresh it. Forgot to change permissions on that key pair. That looks fine now, and reconnect it now. Yeah, now we are in. It's from this machine. So let me change the host name. If I do hostname CTL, hostname management. Oops. Okay, there is no hyphen. Okay. Now we can see this management name here. Just to differentiate, just want you to understand the difference. So now here I'm gonna SSH into Ashoda. So the username is same, and the same key pair as well. Now choose this machine's public IP. So now we are in hostname CTL, hostname Ashoda. Now you can see the difference now. So it's management, just to show the difference. Okay, that's host name. So this one is Ashoda. So if you try to ping it, if I do ping, what's this machine IP? 10.0.0.186. It's not gonna work. So if I try to ping this machine, what's this machine's IP? 192.168. 192.168 0.237. It's not going to work because these both servers are in different VPCs, so they don't have any connection between them. Now let's peer. Uh, uh, let's create a peering between them. So for that, what you need to do, go to peering connections, and then create peering. Yeah, even you can create peering in different regions as well, even in different accounts as well, because you can see that here, my account, another account, this region, another region. So it supports different regions, different accounts as well. So I'm gonna say, yeah, show the peering, select the VPC, and your VPC header is this one, and then my account itself, this region, and select the other VPC. So I did create that. So create peering. Okay, it's been created. If you see, nothing is happening, right? Go back to peering again. You need to accept it. Just click on here and then accept request. So you created Azure Data Management peering. So still you don't see anything because you need to add a route. Okay, let's go to route table now. Which one is Azure the? Yeah, this is. Let me name it. Azure the RT. Okay, now come to routes, then edit routes. Then you got 192 this local and the other one. So you need to add the target VPC side. That means the management VPC. So we created 10.0.0/16. So if other than this 00 traffic and 192.160 traffic, then if you have to reach these cider range, so we are telling that please reach this peering connection to go over there. So select that and peering. So now you can say it's pinging here. It's supposed to ping. Let me. 1 minute. Okay. We created one way now. 10.0.0.0/16. That looks fine. Now establish the connection from other VPC as well. Now let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go back. Before that, let me check the security group whether I enabled ICM. Yeah, that ping looks fine. Now go back to our peering connections again. Create a peering connection. I'm gonna say MGMT peering. Then I'm gonna select management here, and then target is Yashoda. Create it. Now go back to management route table, and then add here 192.168.0.0/16, and then give the peering. Now you can choose management peering and save it. Now let's try to ping it. Maybe I did a mistake somewhere, it seems. Let's come over here. 237, 192, 168. That looks fine. And this machine has. Oh, okay. Now this one has 10.0.0.186. Yeah, that looks fine. Let's go back to peering again. So let's see. Oh, this one I forgot to accept it. It says your peering connection identified by PCX already exists. Okay, so there is no two-way actually. One is enough, I think. Let's delete this peering. Let's go back to route table again. Let's refresh it. Go back to Yashoda RT and then routes, edit, peering connection. Actually, I removed that internet thing from other route table. Okay, maybe that that could be the culprit. Let's go back here. Yeah, here see black hole. Okay, now let's add internet gateway for 00 traffic and the peering and this one. Now it's gonna work. Yeah, this is how you can troubleshoot. So it's good to get errors. That's where we can learn. Yeah, this is how peering works. So it's a one-to-one connection. So if you create another VPC and just create a peering from management to other one, and then try to ping it from this machine, so it's not going to work. For that, you need to create transit. then how transit peering would work. So what you do actually, you're gonna create a transit transit gateway here, and then you can have many VPCs, because if you have 2 or 3 VPCs, maybe you can use peering, but if you have more than 10, 20, so you're gonna mess up, because those route table thing is gonna, it's gonna be hectic to manage. So what you can do, you can peer from your VPC to transit gateway, and then you can access any VPC from any one of these. So now it works as a transit from here to here. Then if you want to reach this VPC, now you're going to reach this way. If you want to reach this one, so it's whichever the VPC have a connection between transit gateway to other VPC, then you can reach them. So this is how it works. So this is all I wanted to show you. This practice it. Initially you're gonna get many errors, but rewatch this video again and again and practice it, and make sure to enable this IPv4, sorry, ICMPv4. If you don't enable that, even though if you allow all traffic, it's not going to work. Let me show you. So if I go back here, if I remove that rule from security group, now if you try to ping from here to this one, let's check that. Now you're able to reach it, right? That's IP 10.0.0. If I go back to this machine, let me check 10.0.0, this one, management. So if I go to security, management SC, and then we got rules here. If I remove this ICMPv4, even though I allowed all traffic, but let's see that the ping is going to work on that. Oh, it's working. Earlier, I don't know, some reason when I was checking it didn't work. That's fine. Did I? 10.0.0, let me check it again. Okay. Okay, that's fine. If it works, that's fine. You don't need to open ICMPv4. Yeah, all traffic would work as well with. That's fine. This is how you can do VPC peering. So this is how happens in real time as well. So if you have multiple, if you have more than 10 or 20 VPCs, you're gonna use transit gateway. You can try it yourself. So it's gonna be easier. But if you have just couple of 3-4 VPCs, then VPC pairing would be fine. But make sure to update the route table. So that's where we usually make mistakes. And then watch this video, practice again and again. Then you will be done. You're going to be a pro in VPC pairing. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and share the channel. Thanks again.